back to my channel, the Baking Diva. Are you surprised to see me? Usually I film maybe once a week, but Easter is next Sunday. And I'm trying to get in as many Easter things for all of you as I can. And like I always tell you, thank you for supporting my channel, for all my new subscribers. It means a lot to me, and it helps me keep my channel on YouTube. So thank you very much. What I wanted to do today is talk to you for just a second about PEEPS. Do you know what PEEPS are? PEEPS are those little marshmallow treats. They have chicks, they have rabbits, they have Christmas time trees, there's hearts for Valentine's Day. It's like PEEP heaven. And according to what I read, do you know that 2 billion, that's right, I said 2 billion of those marshmallow PEEPS are manufactured annually throughout the world. And according to my notes here, 700 million at Easter time are sold just in the United States. Can you imagine that? 2 billion PEEPS a year? That's a lot of PEEPS. And you know, PEEPS come in all shapes, sizes, and flavors. Obviously, I couldn't buy them all, and I only need 3 different ones for the recipe I'm going to make you. But let me tell you, if you didn't buy your PEEPS yet, you better get out there and buy them, because I can't tell you how many stores I had to go to find them. They're almost all sold out. This recipe, we're going to use pink chick PEEPS. We're going to use the blue, pretty turquoise blue, one of my favorite colors, the blue chick PEEPS, and we're going to use yellow chick PEEPS. So that'll be for today's recipe, and we'll get there in a minute. But I just wanted to show you some of the others. There's party cake PEEPS. And look at this one, cotton candy PEEPS. Oh my goodness, look at these. Green PEEPS. They would have been good for St. Patrick's Day. And we have here, oh, here's some purple chick PEEPS. And look at these. These are little chocolate pudding PEEP bunnies. So I'll be using those tomorrow for a different recipe. But for today's recipe, we're just using the chicks. The pink, the blue, and the yellow. So you say, okay, Diva, we know they make a lot of PEEPS and they sell a lot of PEEPS every year. What are you going to do with yours? Well, today I'm making for you PEEP brownies. And they're super easy. I always try to make easy things that all of you can make. So what do we need first? We need just a family size brownie mix. Any brand you want. You know, one for the 13 by 9 inch pan. This happens to be a Pillsbury dark chocolate brownie mix. And what you're going to do is put everything in the bowl. You're going to follow the directions on the back of the box to make brownies. So I had to put in here 2/3 of a cup of oil, 1/4 of a cup of water, and 2 eggs. So I've already put everything in the bowl, and I'm going to mix all of this up till everything is combined. Now, these are very yummy, yummy brownies. So what else are we using besides the brownie mix and the PEEPS? Well, let me tell you. We're going to use a few of the Cadbury mini chocolate eggs, and we're going to use some of, and we're going to use some of the Easter pastel colored M&Ms. But we'll get to that part later. So right now I'm going to mix all of this together and get it all nice and smooth. I wore this spring colored top today because the sun is out in New Jersey. I have to say it's extremely windy. Very, very windy, but it's warm. So, I don't know. I think they say we're going to have warm weather, and then next week it's going to be in the 40s again. It's crazy. But I'm ready to get out some of my spring clothes. All I've been living in is, with this pandemic, is either leggings, jeans, and t-shirts. Everybody says, oh, you always look so nice. Well, what do you expect? I'm doing a video. You don't want to look like a slob for all of you. So I do put something nice on for my videos. But when I'm just around the house cleaning and cooking and doing laundry and all the things all the rest of you do, trust me, I'm not all dressed up. But I do put makeup on every day. I mean, I've been doing that since I was a teenager, so you can't teach an old new tricks, right? So this I'm mixing up. So easy to do. You know, you just do it by hand. I love that you don't have to use a mixer. So some of you have already told me what you're doing for Easter. If you haven't seen my last video, it's how to catch the Easter bunny. I'll put the link down below for it. You gotta go see it. You have to find out if the Baking Diva caught the Easter bunny or not. So you don't want to miss that one. But anyway, I know some of you are staying home. Some of you said, oh, it's just going to be like 2 of you. You'll just do a small dinner. We're having just the immediate family here. And my son's celebrating a big birthday the next day. So we're going to celebrate his birthday on Easter also. So I have this all mixed. Looks like it's mixed pretty well. All right, as you can see. Look at that. All right, so what we are going to add to this mix right now is 1/4 cup of the Cadbury mini chocolate eggs. Going to put them in the batter, not many of them. And also 1/4 cup of the Easter M&Ms. And we're just going to put that through the batter. Oh, how pretty that looks. All those pastel colors against the dark brownie mix. Oh boy. Okay, so you're gonna have preheated your oven to 350 degrees. And you're gonna need a 9 by 13 inch pan. Now, I don't know about you, but you know, you're always supposed to grease your pan. Every time I make brownies, and I don't know what it is, it doesn't matter what kind of pan I use or how much I grease it, they're always hard to get out and they always stick. So I've learned my lesson. Me, personally, I put parchment paper down, and I'll show you, and then I can lift the brownies right out of there. They don't get messed up, and they're easier to cut. So I'm going to move this aside. Let me get rid of all these peeps, because I'm certainly not going to use them, at least not today. So I have a 9 by 13 glass pan that I have put parchment paper in. And as you can see, I like my parchment paper to come over the sides, because then when the brownies are all done, you can lift them right out with the paper. I hope these glasses aren't reflecting too much on you, but I'm waiting to see the eye doctor who did my surgery on Thursday. It's a couple of days from now. And I'm sure I'm going to be getting a new prescription for glasses. So right now, I don't have any. And I just stuck these on, but I think these are from like the the drugstore. And they do make a big glare in my eye, but I'm doing the best I can with them. So we're going to take our batter now, and we're going to put it into this pan. So, let me get this up here. That's a heavy. The Diva's a weakling. Woo! Hold on. Okay. We're going to get this all distributed in the pan. And what you're going to see me do next, you're going to probably be shocked. But just keep in mind that the peeps are marshmallow peeps. So if you were to use marshmallows in a recipe, what's the difference if you use peeps? Okay, peeps they're colored and they have sugar on them, but they're still marshmallow, right? So let me get my spatula over here and get out all this lusciousness. We don't want to waste anything. No, we don't. Okay. the rest out of there. Okay. And I'm going to smooth this to cover the bottom of the pan. So that was easy, right? All you're doing is making a brownie mix that you've added some M&Ms to, a box brownie mix, and some mini Cadbury eggs, and you're spreading it in your 9x13 pan, right? Sounds easy to me. Only took a few minutes. Alrighty. I've had fun looking on YouTube at some of the recipes some of you have made and are putting on there. It's fun, and I always like to find new recipes too. Keeps it interesting. And some of them are fun. You know, I always like to say you can bake and have fun at the same time, right? Why not? All right. I'm trying to move some of those little Cadbury eggs around. Some of them all got stuck in one place. Let me push some of them down there. All right. Get that there. All righty. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this in my 350 degree oven for about 20 minutes. Now, you ask Diva, what does this have to do with Peeps? Well, I'm going to show you when I come back as soon as I get this in the oven, so don't go away. Back. So I have my 3 packages of the Peeps here. So what I'm going to do is open them up. I love this turquoise color. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite colors. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. They did a good job, the Peep manufacturers, when they made that color. I'm going to put them down here. I'm going to open up my 3 boxes of Peeps. The yellow, the blue, and the pink. Are you wondering what I'm going to do now? Here you go. Oh, how pretty. Wow. Alrighty. Oh, and I love this color too. Pink and turquoise are my favorite colors. You know what I wear a lot of though? Black and white. I don't know, strange. All right, oh, look at those. How beautiful. All right, I have a cutting board here. Now, let me get a knife, which I forgot to bring over. Hold on. So what you're going to do while the brownies are baking for the 20 minutes, you're going to cut up these Peeps in bite-sized pieces. I don't know, it seems a shame. I don't want to behead the little guys, but that's what you have to do. So I'm going to be just doing that. Oh, poor guys. Oh, look, a little head. While the brownies are baking. So I'm going to cut all these Peeps into bite-sized pieces off camera, and then I'll be back in 20 minutes to show you what we do next. So you stay tuned. All right, so the brownies have been in the oven for 20 minutes. I've cut up and beheaded these poor Peeps over here. What I want you to know is the original recipe calls for you to use PEEP bunnies. I couldn't get them. They were impossible to find. Everybody was sold out. So I'm improvising and I'm using the chicks. The bunnies probably work better because they're flatter, and when you cut them into bite-sized pieces, you can cut off the ears, you can cut off the face, but we're going to do this today. So we need to cover the entire pan of brownies with these Peeps. So you're going to put them on there while they're hot, and we're going to cover it. I can't hold it up right now because the pan is too hot, but you want to cover the top. So they don't have to go in there in any certain way. And like I said, if I was able to get the bunnies, I would have been happier, but it is what it is. So here we go. So this is part of the reason we're calling them PEEP brownies. Now after I get all these little guys on here, I'm going to put this pan back in the oven for about 5 to 8 minutes until the Peeps start to get like light brown. And then I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put a few more of these mini Cadbury eggs on top, sprinkle them around, And then I will be back to show you what this looks like and to do a taste testing or a brownie testing. So stay tuned. Right, so I took the PEEPS brownies out of the oven at 20 minutes. I filled up the top with all the cut up PEEPS. And it says to leave them in for about 5 to 8 minutes until they start to get lightly brown, but mine were in there probably about 10 or 11 minutes. So this is what it looks like now that it's all cool. But when it comes out of the oven, it does not look like this. All the marshmallows, or I should say the PEEPS, are puffed up. And then as it cools, they all flatten out. And then you're just supposed to throw a few of the Cadbury eggs on top. So I'm going to put this baby down and we're going to taste it, see what we think. Pull these out with my parchment paper. See how nice and easy it comes out? Your pan is clean and you're not trying to cut them in the pan there. All right, so I'm going to try seeing if it cuts with this. Go over here, see if I need a knife. This looks like, oh, it's gooey, look, woo! I'm sure it's like marshmallow icing. Let me see, use the knife. I'm just gonna cut a little piece here. It's gooey to cut those PEEPS, whoa. Okay, you little PEEPS, let's come out of there and see what you taste like. All right. So I'm going to do a taste testing now. Ooh, they are gooey. Look at that. You have your brownies on the bottom. Nice chewy gooey brownies. Oh, and you have your melted PEEPS on the top. And look, I just stuck my finger into one of the melted Cadbury eggs. So let me give this baby a taste. Well, the brownies taste like brownies. Very rich and moist and chewy. And the PEEPS on top, they just taste like a nice marshmallow icing. Not real crunchy, but look, I'll break it up for you, but gooey. See that? So look at that, very gooey. So I think they're very good. They make a nice little showstopper with all the pretty Easter colors. People ask you, what is that? Well, they're PEEPS brownies. Oh, I should also mention that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go down and hit the red subscribe and the little bell next to it, and you'll be a subscriber. Doesn't cost anything, and every time I get a video up, you'll just get a notification, and you won't miss anything. So anyway, look at this. I have the end piece, and the PEEP on the end. It's crunchy. It's good. But they are very, look at this, very, very moist. So anyway, give them a try. If you can get your hands on the bunny PEEPS, I would use those instead of the chicks. But anyway, so here's to all of you. Everyone, have a very happy and blessed Easter. And I'm going to say goodbye and eat my gooey PEEP brownie. And I'm going to cut them up and I'll put a picture in the video for you. So for now, toodles, happy Easter!